What's up, everyone? We are here. Well, right now I'm here for our TNA watch along, and hopefully y'all can hear me still. Had to switch something up with my microphone there, but hopefully you all can hear me. Let me know if something went weird. But yeah, so thank you all for joining us for TNA Wrestling. That's what we're here for. We're gonna try our best to focus on that. I know there's a lot of news going on um, around TNA, especially with the just shocking news of Scott D'Amore being fired, and a lot of us don't really know what's going on at this point. So yeah, it's just a lot, and I'm bringing in Joe right now. Joe over on Tazzy's channel watching, doing the press conference for WWE, and yeah,
that was insane. Jeff, you didn't get to see it, did you?
I saw some of it.
Holy cow, dude!
I didn't see any.
Holy cow! It's I don't know, man. It's crazy. It's like nothing I've ever seen before. As my green screen is fading in and out of here on me, good lord. But yeah, it's obviously we're here tonight, of course, for TNA. But this is going to be on top of everybody's mind, which is it just was absolutely insane. I mean, The Rock went full heel, Jeff. Full heel. You're muted, my friend. I can't hear you.
Oh, I'm muted.
There you go. Yeah, you were muted there. Yeah, he went full heel, man. Insane. Had words with Triple H and this is crazy. You're going to get a tag team match at some point between them all, but I don't know when. I don't know if that'll be in Australia. I don't know how they're going to do it, but yeah.
What if they did that night one? What if they did the tag match night one and then did Cody and Roman night two, if that's the direction they're going?
That could very well be. Tazzy mentioned that too. So that could be. Jeff, I was thinking of this. You want to talk about all these people that are upset about Cody. Now, Cody demanded his match, but could you imagine if after he wrestled, Cody gets the match at Roman, could you imagine if Rock comes out and costs Cody the damn title?
Oh, man.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God, dude. Unbelievable. Yeah, The Rock is like full heel, dude. That was crazy. That was crazy. Tazzy mentioned, I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. Like I don't think we've ever had any sort of build up to it. But now, I mean, from that standpoint, look at the stuff now that Cody has to overcome. Like you thought it was everything else. Now you've got to overcome the entire family of the bloodline, including The Rock, which is insane. Oh man. But anyway, yeah. Welcome to TNA, guys, and thanks to Jeff for starting the show. And man, it's not like we don't have it. Did you mention Scott? I'm sure you did.
Yeah, I did. I was just getting into that news.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, nobody really knows. The only follow up on that I saw was that I saw an article today that was saying that he wanted to buy TNA. That Scott D'Amore did. Which is crazy, and I'm guessing maybe that's what I don't know. It's a guess at anybody at this point with anyone. I just know how the wrestlers reacted when you see their tweets and stuff like that, and they were not happy. And why would they? They're all very close to Scott, and I will just say this: we don't know what happened. We don't know behind the scenes. We don't know what went on. All I will say to Scott is thank you. For everything he did with TNA, with Impact, and with the new TNA. Scott is maybe one of the most passionate individuals I've ever seen about his company and in pro wrestling. So whoever they get to replace him, it's not going to be the same. So very, very, very bummed about that too, Rye. I wasn't happy about that, and I'm sure, but Jeff had mentioned that earlier. So yeah, it's just unfortunately not a happy day with this. And I know, like I said, just seeing what all the wrestlers said on Twitter about him, you just know that he was very well respected. And to see somebody from Anthem just come in and kind of be like, okay, yeah, that's it. You're just gone. It sucks. It just sucks. And I really hope that we don't see big ramifications from this, because what makes me a little nervous is that, do you now see people when they're done with their contracts? People like Josh Alexander, people like Jordynne Grace, people like, maybe now look elsewhere because of Scott not being there. I should hope not, but it is something you might have to think about. So Tazzy's here.
I'm going to say this. For me to have my last WrestleMania stream, I had last wrestling stream.
What a way to go
for a good 2 months. This has been the most awesome day so far, and we get great wrestling on top of that.
What a way to go out, right?
Which means you guys go, well, you know what time it is, right? Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, this is going to be a major, major one, because I am so happy right now, and thanks to all of you guys, people. We are going to have a great time tonight. You guys ready?
Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a TNA party, baby!
You had to go at the end. Ah! That was the biggest one I think I ever heard.
That would have been more funnier.
That was the biggest one I've ever heard. That was awesome. Tazzy's got the wham cam going over there. This is Tazzy's last stream for a little bit. Unfortunately, he's got work, and that work happens. And unfortunately, Jeff knows all too well. Over his last couple of weeks, work happens, and that's why a lot of times we may not be 100% ourselves. Sometimes on the stream, it's hard. Because we've got some things that are going on. So yeah, let's send Tazzy out with a bang tonight on the show. So I guess we only got about 10 minutes, so we got to make this quick. We got the card. We'll go over the card real quick, Jeff.
Yeah. Let me bring it up real quick, and then we will get cracking here.
There we go. We've got Speedball Mike Bailey and Zachary Wentz. This was set up last week on the show, and a lot of this stuff was kind of set up as well. So interesting match, and I'm just going to go one by one with and we'll just skip. We'll just go from one person to another here, so we aren't taking up 20 minutes doing this one. But Speedball and Zach Wentz. Jeff, what do you think? It's the first time we've seen Mike Bailey in 2024.
Yeah, I think we get a Speedball win. I do. I think we yeah, that's what I think we get. I think we're gonna have a good year.
Yeah, I think so too. Speedball's amazing. Tazzy, look how this set up. Tasha Steelz versus.
You did it on purpose. That's what you did there.
You're damn right, I did.
I'm actually more excited about the Brookside. Like I said, you guys haven't ever seen her in action. It's going to be awesome, and you add Tasha Steelz to this mix. I'm excited. Looking forward to this match. Let's just put it like that.
Yes. Jeff, Chris Sabin, and John Skyler go at it tonight.
I'm just gonna say this. I know we give the good hands grief, and we call them the goons and all of that, but both of these dudes are very talented wrestlers, and John Skyler is just so great in the ring, and him and Chris Sabin, I believe, might be my dark horse for a match of the night. Just on paper right now, I think they're going to have a great match, and I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, I think obviously Sabin's going to win, but I think it's going to be a heck of a match.
Yeah, absolutely. You can always count on. Look, Speedball Mike Bailey and of course Chris Sabin. You can always count on those guys to provide some great wrestling. It's going to be cool to see Skyler. This one next here, Tazzy. We of course saw this last week too, coming up from that really really bad backstage show. that poor Alan Angels had. Horrible. But Josh Alexander and Alan Angels, we did see this coming. What do you got for this one, man?
I like the way they did the story on that. It was like a short story, but it was like it was set up. It was like it wasn't just, hey, let's put these two together and then boom, let's have the match. No, it was actually something they did backstage, and we get to this match. So I don't see Josh Alexander losing, but hey, anything can happen here in the world of wrestling right now.
Yeah, you're not kidding.
So let's see what happens.
Jeff, we got two originals here. Alex Shelley still fighting for his pride and everything, going up against the System's Eddie Edwards. And we saw this confrontation obviously as well last week. So another setup from last week here. What do you make of this one?
Man, I think the road may be a little difficult to start for Alex Shelley. I think the numbers game is going to do him in, and we get some shenanigans. So I do feel like Alex Shelley will find his way back near the top of the card, but I think it's going to be a tough road for a little bit, just to kind of build out some story, I think.
Yeah, I agree. And then, of course, Tazzy, Jordynne Grace, and Trinity, which is pretty cool. Obviously, we know this was her last match there, but the two of them team up after all of this stuff that went on between them, including the Royal Rumble versus Gisele Shaw and Savannah Evans. So Trinity's last match for sure this time, and the two of them joined forces, and we're probably going to say goodbye at this point in this match to Trinity. So pretty big match in a lot of ways, but what do you make of this?
This is going to be awesome. I'm pretty sure you're going to see WWE eyes on this too, because she's in WWE now, so that's actually going to help. And even with Jordynne Grace in there too, like they just saw her and they're like, "Ooh, let me watch her a little bit more and see how that goes." Like so, it's kind of a spotlight match, right? In a way. So I am looking forward to this, and looking forward to seeing Trinity's last match at TNA. Maybe.
Yeah, you never know. I mean, you never know in this day of the forbidden door being cracked open. So you never know. In any case, it should be a fun show tonight. And of course, we've got 5 minutes left. 5 minutes left, but we can't miss it. It's a tradition here in the Insiders, and so it's time to talk about food. We got to do it. We can't miss this, or it's just not a Thursday without it. Let us know what you had good. What did you have to eat today? Breakfast, lunch, dinner. It doesn't matter. We don't care. We don't discriminate against any types of food. And we got to get the chat paying attention and hungry. So let us know what you had good to eat. And I've got to think of a question of the night. I kind of started that. Now I got to think of a good one. So I was over on the other thing over there, and I'm just my mind is blown. So I'll come up with a good one. Maybe I'll come up with a food related question, right? And we'll keep this going here. So let us know what you had. Derek said tacos. I had tacos as well, Derek. Very cool. My wife made some chicken tacos tonight, so that's what I had. She brought some chips home from like an authentic Mexican taco truck that she went to earlier. It's a little chips and cheese, and then some like churros, like chips with the cinnamon and stuff on them with a little bit of chocolate glaze. It was good stuff.
Oh, man.
Good stuff, man. It was good stuff. So, my friend Jeff, did you get to eat?
Yeah.
What'd you have?
I'm surprised I got a chance to eat.
Yeah, it's not often.
No, it's not. So I had some fried chicken,
Okay.
but I also had a couple of pieces of fried fish. It's a really good place in Albany that does chicken and fish and shrimp and all kinds of stuff, and it's really good. And yeah, that's what I had, and man, I kind of want more of it now, to be honest. So
that's good stuff, man. Chicken and fish is a good combination. Look at any good seafood restaurant, and you'll usually have those paired together. It sounds awesome. Tazzy, what'd you have, dude?
Man, I do. You make me want to go get some fish though right now. But I actually didn't have nothing really because honestly, I'm not trying to put more things in the house because I'm leaving the house. So, well, not technically leaving the house, but I'm gonna be in it for 2 months. So I didn't want to go grocery shopping and put more food in the house. So I am drinking water today. I'm drinking water today, but I get to have food tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday. That's what I planned it. Like I have one day where I can just drink some water. It's totally fine with that. So I drink some water and I'm having coffee right now. So my stomach is going to be all bad later on. Just throw it out there. Just saying.
If Tazzy has to run off stream, you'll know why. Well, in case you all were wondering, and again, I know this is not TNA, so I apologize, but in case you're all wondering, decision made. Cody Rhodes, I know see it's a little blurry there, but Cody Rhodes gets the chance to finish his story when he challenges Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. So there you go. That's right from Triple H. So
good. So
there you go. Unless Rock pulls some strings, of course. Rock is a member of the board, so there's always that. But
not anymore.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's true. So there you go. See, everything is everybody. See, what's cool about this stream now? Just take a deep breath, let it out. Over the last 4 or 5 days, everybody went bananas. Twitter was insane, dude. It was absolutely bananas. Go ahead, dude.
Joe. Can I say something?
Yes.
I haven't spoken publicly on this, and there's
please, yes, please do.
I'm going to say this: y'all lost y'all's mother effing mind. Oh my goodness! Some of y'all lost y'all's mother effing mind. It's oh my goodness! I promise you, it's going to be okay. So no matter what was decided tonight. Hopefully, prayerfully, the sun will rise tomorrow, and then the next day. I promise you, it ain't that serious. But my goodness, woo! I had to take a break from social media because y'all were pissing me the hell off. I'm just some of y'all were pissing me the hell off. Just being real. I'm a nice guy, and I don't want to be that guy to tell you that. But some of y'all, I just wanted to reach through the phone and be like, "Yo, what?
My God.
Are you okay?" I mean, it's not that serious, folks. We got homelessness at an all-time high. We got drug at an all-time high. Those are serious problems. That's stuff you can rally behind. Who main events WrestleMania is not going to decide an election this year, folks. As much as you think it is, unless Cody Rhodes is a write-in candidate, hey, I'm all for it. But all right, I'm gonna stop because I keep going. And
I think you needed to do that. I
need to hear that actually.
Jeff has been messaging me since this all started. And Jeff's like, I can't, man. I just can't. From the night that I went on live, do you guys know that there's going to be a lost video of me being live that will never ever see the light of day because I didn't publish it because I literally ranted for an hour and a half, almost 2 hours. And let me tell you something, I had more trolls in that stream than in fact, had I kept that, I don't even know, because when I saw that, when I was done, I had more views on that one little hour and a half video, I think, than we ever had. And it was probably because of all the people that were pissed off at me. It was insane. It was absolutely insane. And I'm like, I told Jeff, I said, I was just on there for 2 hours and that's not even getting posted to our channel. I said, I'm just deleting the damn thing. I was so mad after that. Trying to talk sense into people, you just can't do it. You just can't do it. Oh my God, just trying to make logic, make people believe. And even LaGreca's going insane. And it's like, dude,
he lost his flipping mind too.
Oh my God.
What's wrong with him? Yeah, he should know better.
Come on, man. Now I know some of it's for his show. I get that, right? He's in a business like Stephen A. Smith, right? For instance, or Skip Bayless. They're in that they're in that type of business where you want to dramatize things a little more than they usually do because you're going to get more views. You're just going to get more people listening to you when that happens. So I
want to add this too. So when I say that some of y'all lost y'all's mind, I'm not saying everybody, and I'm not saying that you don't have the right or didn't have the right to feel how you feel. But there comes a point where you're doing a little too much. And I saw that line crossed many, many times.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, to wish death upon
Oh my
people.
gosh, yeah, that's horrible.
I mean,
Yeah, that's
really?
horrible.
Like,
Yeah,
like I said,
yeah.
I named off a lot of things that need our attention and that need to have some awareness brought to them.
Yeah.
And that whole thing shows me that if enough people get behind a movement, that you can make noise.
Yeah.
So how about, I mean, I know that wrestling Twitter is going to say that they're the reason why this is an official match now, that WWE had to pivot, but Joe can tell you what I said a while ago about what was going to happen and how this was going to happen.
Yep.
So, I just think that we got to be careful. We got to be careful of how far we go because of our fandom.
Yep.
And we also have to be mindful that there are people. We're going to get there. This is my first opportunity to speak about it, so I'm going to.
Robert. Let Jeff say his piece.
I'm going to take my 2 minutes. So thank you.
We're allowed.
Yeah, I'm going to take my time. So anyway, we gotta be careful with how we use our voices at times. We can use it for good things and positive, and that's great. But let's be careful when you start threatening people over wrestling.
Yeah. Guys, I say this all the time. It's wrestling. It's wrestling. This is a show. This is entertainment. The goons are in the ring now. This is entertainment, guys. That's all it is. And what Jeff is saying is a very cautionary tale, and it's one that everybody should know. Regardless of what it comes down to, we're all just fans of a show of entertainment, of a show that entertains us. And that's really what it should be. There should never involve any death threats, any hatred, like outward hatred to anyone else. It should never involve that. This is here to have fun. This is here to, and guys, all the people who just assume things are real, please remember that this is very simply a movie. It's a TV show. It's something that has bases in reality, but a lot of it is not. And you have to remember that. This is not real life. So, these guys, I can tell you right now, man, when we saw The Rock and Roman leaving backstage and Triple H and all that, those guys all went backstage and they all had a good laugh. I can tell you that right now. That's how it is. I wish sometimes that maybe you could see like some of the stuff that goes on backstage, because when it's all said and done, they are playing characters, just like people in a movie. So it's not real, and it's cool to be a fan. It's cool to get behind. Hell, I heard a story about, and it's Chris Sabin in the ring here, but I heard a story about a man who drove. It was on Busted Open. A fan who called in. God bless. Man who drove 800 miles. 800 miles to go to a Raw just to be there for Cody Rhodes. That was his reasoning behind it. Okay, you're a fan. I understand that, but I don't know. I think it gets a little carried away. It gets a little carried away. And I would never do that. I've been fans of many things, but I would never just pick up in my car and be like, man, I got to be there for you at an event because I feel so bad for you. Like, where does reality and fantasy meet? And that's where it could get a little scary. So I get a lot of people love this, and a lot of the people who come to our channel to watch it and go to Tazzy's channel to watch it and everything else, you're big fans of this. I get it. Just remember, the bottom line is these people are all playing roles. They're all doing what stuff is told to them to do. It's scripted. So just remember that This isn't real life. When they go backstage and you're not seeing it, they're all having a beer together. They're all drinking and they're all laughing and they're all probably back there Rock's probably back there cracking up laughing. Like, look what I did to that crowd, man. Look what I did to that crowd, got him against me. And how about that for something? 3 weeks ago, when The Rock came out and said he was going to sit at the head of the table, the crowd was all over it, cheering and screaming and everything like that when he was there. And now, like that, in the snap of a finger, he is one of the most hated individuals in WWE. It's a storyline, guys. And the best ones are the ones that can do that. So,
speaking of that, speaking of The Rock, shout outs to Ava, because I know she has to deal with all that. Ava is going to be an awesome GM. She is going to be awesome, but shout outs to her. She don't deserve all the what she got.
Yeah,
but,
that's horrible. That stuff is horrible, guys. That stuff is horrible. And I know a lot of people watch our show and a lot of our communities and stuff like that. You guys are respectful. You don't do any of that stuff. But please, if you're listening to this show and you're not part of the community and you're just listening for the first time, or you're not here as often as some of the others, please don't ever do that. That's horrible. Don't ever go out on Twitter, call out a person's relative because you don't like the way that their character is acting on a TV show. Think of how silly that sounds. So yeah, please don't ever do that. That's just being a horrible person. So please don't do that. But yeah, so Chris Sabin is out on the floor. We got the goons both looking at. Oh, there's some interruption. We knew this was going to happen. Sabin goes off the wall of the ring there. Now he's rolled back in. This has become a 2-on-1. Not surprising. Count to 2, and Sabin kicks out. I vote for John Skyler. Disgusting behavior. I was not a fan of the way Cody looked on Friday, but man, I would never go to the lengths most people did. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Derek. You just have to, and I feel bad. I feel bad for people who can't distinguish reality from fantasy. And unfortunately, there's a lot of that. There is a lot of that. And people just take this stuff way, way too seriously. And it's not just this. It's any big fan base of anything. I see it with geek culture and Star Wars and how people got furious about, when Phantom Menace came out and when they did the last 3 movies they did, just people were just furious and wanted to kill George Lucas and everybody and let's kill Kathy Kennedy. Like, that's horrible. It's horrible, dude. Like, you just can't. You just gotta know, man, that it's fantasy and reality. So yeah, disgusting behavior. I was not a fan of the way Cody looked. Man, I would never go to lengths. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Even if The Rock was taking the main event of WrestleMania from Cody, these kind of hateful reactions are. Yeah, no, it never is. None of that is ever. And that's what pisses me off about Twitter, because you can do that, and these people are on Twitter, and you could call them out, and it's just gross. Yeah, it's just gross.
Ought to be ashamed of yourselves.
Yeah, I agree. Mm-hmm. I agree. You can't act like that. You can't act like that. Oh, here comes Sabin. Oh man, that's a nice move there. 1, 2. Ooh, that was close. Very close there. Sabin just kicked out. But anyway, so like Jeff said, everybody can take a breath. Everybody can chill now. It's over. And relax. Like Jeff said, you're not going to satisfy anybody, because now all they're going to talk about is how we caused this. You're going to see that now on Twitter. You're all those people that had the "we want Cody" movement going. They're going to say they changed it because we made them change it. So that's going to be the next thing. So just let you know, I'm going to tell you right now. Just let you all know that's what it's going to be. They're going to say that they caused WWE to change it. So, oh man. Chris Sabin wins. Oh, I need your question tonight. All right, so here we go. It is going to be a little bit food related, but not totally. You ready? This is going to be an easy one, I think, for everybody. So here we go. I need everybody in the chat to play along. Favorite candy. I want to know what your favorite candy is in the chat. Throw it in there. Sweets. I want to know what your favorite candy is ever. Favorite candy. Let me know. I want to see it in the chat, along with TNA chants, because I didn't see those yet. Alex Shelley, who looks like he should be in Pulp Fiction. I love it. I love it. What if that was the plan all along? It probably was, Deanna. It probably was.
One day I'll go through. Me and Joe go through the text conversation.
Yes.
When I was saying this would be how it plays out.
Yes, we would have had that on Sunday had it not been for Super Bowl Sunday, because literally we could do a 2-hour show like we normally do on a Sunday, all about this. We literally could. So it is going to happen. We will do it. Whether we have a sit down in a video and do it that way or one way or another, we will get there. Let me see what everybody's got here. Hello, Will Rally Sport Rally. How are you? Little Silver says Reese's. I think that's going to be a lot of people's favorite. We got Snickers. Frozen Reese's peanut butter cups. Little Silver giving me some TNA chants. I love it. Whoppers. Really? The champ is here, says Whoppers. That's malted milk balls with chocolate. That's a little surprising to me. That is an old person's candy. But I love it. I love it. Not a lot of people like those. They have an acquired taste. But yeah, good for you, dude. Snickers. Carrots and chocolate, says Brandon Dave. Didn't expect that one either. Wow. Okay, that's actually kind of healthy. Melissa says Dove milk chocolate. Did you ever have the Dove milk chocolate peanut butter candy bars? Oh my God, are they good? It's dark chocolate. Wow, we got the date for Rebellion, dude. And it's back in Vegas.
In Vegas, okay.
Yo, dude.
I really hate you, TNA. I really do. Now I gotta check my calendar.
Tasha Steelz. Oh my, look at this. We got an Egyptian goddess. Alrighty.
Somebody check on Tazzy.
Yeah, Tazzy, you're getting quite the send off here.
What is she wearing?
She's like ISIS or something here. I'm kind of digging it. How about no candy? It's bad for your teeth. I've eaten a lot of candy, Hassan, and I have never, ever, ever, ever in my 54 years on this planet had a chocolate or had a cavity. I've never had one cavity, and I've eaten candy. And Kit Kats, especially the dark chocolate one. Chris giving me some TNA love. Love it. And Snickers. Wow, a lot of people like Snickers. Reese's, it's like a tie between Snickers and Reese's cups here. Mac McCall.
Oh my God, dude. I just seen a schedule, my schedule, baseball schedule. Their team is gone all the way from the 18th through the 27th.
Oh man.
Oh, April.
A baby Ruth. Wow, a baby Ruth. Okay, look, I'm seeing some classic candy here. Derek with now and laters. That's some classic stuff going on. And other Snickers. Will Riley Sports says, oh God, Terry chocolate oranges. Yes, I love them. We only get them during the holidays, and I get them I stock up on them. When Christmas comes, and I usually buy like the regular and the dark chocolate ones and store them for a while. They are so good. So good. Jeff, our booking minds probably think similarly on this as Deanna. And Noah said on the socials, but you think that TNA will say something about Scott's departure? I kind of want to say no. I mean, maybe they might thank him. I don't know. Almond Joy from Jeff. All right, nice. Almond Joy's got nuts. Mounds don't rock on. I like coconut and chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only thing I really like. I'm not a big coconut fan, but I do like it with chocolate.
Oh,
yeah. And so my two favorites are Almond Joys and Paydays.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I like I have some. Let me think here. I like just a regular Hershey's bar, just a regular, but I also like the special dark. And that's from my mom used to buy me, Jeff. I'm sure you remember. For Halloween, you'd get those little Hershey's miniatures all the time.
Oh yeah,
all the time. And I used to eat all the special dark ones out of the bag.
Always.
Yeah, they're one of my favorites. I also like there was a candy bar out in the 80s that is long gone, but it was called a Summit bar. and I was a big fan of that. It was kind of like a Twix, is probably about the best way you could describe it, but it had chocolate cookies. So it was chocolate on chocolate, and then it had peanut butter and a little bit of peanuts, and it was all covered in chocolate. I loved them, but they didn't last very long. I'm in the UK. Our candy is nicer than yours. Yeah, you now have Cadbury over there a lot, which is weird because Cadbury literally is in a factory right from, well, now it's Hershey's, but before they were Hershey's, they were a factory like literally probably 15 minutes from my house. Cadbury used to be a big thing in the United States. Big thing, like the Cadbury Easter eggs with the yolk inside, which are gross, by the way. I never liked those. They're very, 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 very overly sweet. But yeah, you do get pretty cool stuff. Whoppers. That's funny. A lot of people like those too. Malted milk balls. That's insane.
I do like them.
Yeah, a lot of people like. How about Raisinets? I always liked Raisinets.
I like Raisinets, yeah.
Yeah. Holy crap, Tasha. Lori is not doing a drive-by. She got dropped off by Uber because she can't drive. Lori is recovering from surgery. I hope it's going well and you're feeling better. Everything is in Vegas. Good googly Milky Way. Be back after this match. Dang it. They went to Vegas again. Looks like with the new management, I won't get a Nashville show. Or
maybe not the Ace is what I'm hearing right now.
I wonder what you guys think of the Peeps Pepsi. Oh God, that was the worst, dude. I tried that. That was sugar upon sugar. And it just didn't taste like anything. It didn't taste like cola. It just tasted like sugar. And that was disgusting.
What was it, Joe?
Peeps Pepsi.
Oh my gosh. I didn't know.
It was supposed to be marshmallow Pepsi, but it just tasted like you were swallowing sugar. Ugh. Yeah, horrible.
That was during the pandemic time, right? Wasn't it?
No. That came out not this Easter, but the Easter before. So it was a couple of years. They're coming out with lemon Pepsi again. I am thrilled with that. I love lemon Coke and lemon Pepsi. They are amazing, and they're supposed to be bringing those back out. Paydays, Three Musketeers. Deanna, I like Three Musketeers. That's a good call. Paydays, Haribo Peaches. The gummy peaches, they're good. Yeah, They're good. I like the cola bottles. The Haribo cola bottles that come in a bag. I'm a big cola fan. See, that's another thing I'm jealous of Europe and overseas, because you guys get cola flavored candy, which I do not get here. The only cola flavored candy I can get are bottle caps that have the cola flavored ones, and they came out with those Coca-Cola Tic Tacs, which are now gone. But I love cola flavored, and we don't get a lot of that. There's not a lot of cola of that. Butterfingers, Goobers, nice. The peanuts at the movie theater. Now we're talking movie theater candy. I love it. Twizzlers. I love the chocolate Twizzlers, Brandon. Tasha gets the win.
Whoa.
You know, I love Zaya, but Tasha needed a win. Tasha needed a win there.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. She needed a win.
Yeah, she really did. She badly needed a win.
This is not over.
Heather says we haven't had a show since 2022. Poor Scott Demore. Do you get Terry's chocolate oranges in the US? Yeah, we do. We only get them for holidays though. ABC
for the 1, 2, 3.
For the 1, 2, 3. As easy as 1, 2, 3. Jeff Tazzy just sent you a design DM. Let me know what you think. Bacon and chocolate. Ooh, salt and sweet.
I am not on the platform formerly known as Twitter. I'll have to rely on
Jeff is taking a little respite from that. Yes, I'll show you.
Okay.
She has a T-shirt here, and it says, "So before you swipe, text, or use your voice, stop being sick, and a prick. Remember our tick and our number one rule: don't be a dick."
Yes.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Oh,
look at this. Oh,
no.
Oh, no, they're not going to hurt. Oh, not the arm and the case, dude.
Oh, man.
They're crushing his arm in that case. Oh man, Ace Austin is in trouble, dude.
This is exactly how they was in NXT UK. Exactly
really?
how they was. They was this vicious.
Vicious.
Yeah.
Oh man, here's what it looks like. By the way, I don't know if you could see it with the green screen, but there it is.
I love it.
Thanks, Alicia. That's hilarious. Bonus baby not liking the chocolate oranges. Am I weird if I pick a fruit flavor? No, not at all. I like Starburst.
No.
Skittles are good too. I OD'd on chocolate during the holidays. I like fruit flavors. You know what? You know what my favorite like fruit flavored candies are probably Jolly Ranchers. Love Jolly Ranchers. They were people don't realize they were much different when I was younger. And Jeff, you'd probably remember that. You remember when Jolly Ranchers used to come in sticks?
Yeah.
They were better, I think, that way than the small ones. They came in a big candy stick, and they came in awesome flavors. They used to have orange and like they had like fruit punch. Like, well, they have fruit punch now, but they had flavors that they don't. Lemon. I love the lemon ones, and you can't find those anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was so much different. I like fruit flavors.
Fruit punch was different though back then.
It was. It actually tasted like you make fruit punch. It was a little tart, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Mr. Goodbar. Tasha Steelz for the win. I like Payday, but no teeth, and that's why I eat Whoppers.
Hey, I love Whoppers. I love them.
Whoppers melt in your mouth too a little bit. Frankie, because oh no, you don't want to pick a fight with this man. Jake something.
The kids give me Whoppers as my dad tax around Halloween time. So
there you go. Yeah.
Give Dad the Whoppers.
Give Dad the. We don't want these.
You don't want it.
Uh-oh. Oh, we got a mad Jake something in the back. It's going to be Frankie's first match as the bad guy. Summit bars were good. I love some. Whatchamacallits are good too. I do like. They came out with a I don't think it's still out anymore. But they came out with a new flavor. Whatchamacallit was peanut butter. Oh my god!
Oh,
were they
wow.
good?
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Who's 'em a what's it? Wasn't it called the Who's 'em a what's it?
Who's 'em a what's it?
Oh, they were so good, dude. But they got rid of them. Mike Bailey. So here we go. It's Speedball for the first time in 2024. Heather wants to know. I missed your question that you asked. That you asked Jeff, but Jeff's going to get you an answer. No particular order. M&M's, Three Musketeers. I love the peanut butter M&M's. Three Musketeers, Milky Way, Junior Mints. All right. Nice. Thanks, not going so well. I have an infection, so that sucks. Sorry to hear about that. I hope that heals up for you quickly. Cowboys are going to hire Mike Zimmer. He was with them before. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that. As a defensive coordinator, yeah, I mean, I guess. Raisinets in my fridge. First pay-per-view I watched with you guys was the day after my first surgery in 2020. Well, I don't want to say happy surgery anniversary, Lori. Kind of not glad that you remember us for surgeries. That's not the most pleasant thing. Lemon Coke is a mixer. Sorry if I'm in a crummy mood. My husband and I caught COVID. Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear. That sucks, Heather.
Yeah.
Totally understand why you wouldn't be feeling well.
It's still out there. Just saying.
Brandon Davey, there is chocolate soda. That is a thing. That's they are Polar makes a chocolate fudge soda.
So I used to love chocolate soda when I was a kid.
Yeah. Yep.
I will not touch the stuff now. I don't. I try to forget that it exists sometimes, to be honest. But
yeah, that's very prominent in New York. My wife loves. My wife would get like egg creams. Growing up, and you had like Yoo-Hoo. Like Yoo-Hoo is almost like a chocolate soda, although it's more like water. Yoo-Hoo's gross. I never liked it, but a lot of people do. Bottle caps, I love bottle caps, but I would always eat the cola ones out first. Reese's peanut butter cups and Reese's sticks. And Joe, if you want some cola sweets, I can. Oh my gosh, I would love that. I can't get them anywhere. Like there's nothing here now with the Tic Tacs gone that I can get that are cola flavored, other than bottle caps. And bottle caps have like maybe 2 cola ones in the whole pack. Imagine Swerve against Chris Bay. That would be an awesome matchup. GYV. It's like a trip down memory lane. First time I did a watch along with you guys. It was a week of my first surgery. Oh man, Lori, I'm sorry. That kind of sucks. Sweet tarts. I like sweet tarts too. I remember the sticks. They were like, they were longer. It was almost like taffy. Speaking of taffy, Jeff, Laffy Taffy, but the big bars.
Big one, yeah.
Not the little tiny ones you get in the packs, but the big long sticks of Laffy. And they had every flavor you can imagine. They had cherry, grape, watermelon. Watermelon was amazing. Oh,
my favorite is and always will be banana.
Banana was awesome too. Yes. Yeah. Yep. I like all the Wonka candy. What's the other one they have with the bananas? The hard candy with the bananas and the cherries and the limes.
The Gobstoppers?
No. Oh my God. I can't remember that. It's on the tip of my tongue. Chat, what kind of candy is that? The ones that you get the bananas. There's bananas, limes, oranges, and cherries in the candy. Let me know. Somebody has to know. Peach Jolly Ranchers. I like them. I like the peach ones. I think they're good. Whoppers at the bottom of the trick or treat bag candies you ate when you run out of the good stuff.
You say peaches? I heard peaches.
Peaches? Yes, we did.
Oh, Tazzy, I got to tell you about a recipe that I have. Hold on, I'm going to put it in the private chat.
One of these days, I'm going to make my mom's peach cobbler. I am really thinking about doing that.
Thank you, Scott Demore. Strawberry Laffy Taffy all day. Chico Sticks, Pop Rocks. They killed Mikey. Somebody was biting Mike Bailey's. What? Wait, what? What's happening? What the hell did I miss?
Here's the funny part about that, Jeff. I actually did that.
You did. It's amazing. Yeah,
it's awesome. Sweet, but it's awesome.
Clown got it. Runts. Yes.
Yeah.
The bananas were in the runts. Yes. Mike Bailey with a big kick and down goes Wentz to the floor. Bailey up and over. Oh, man. Mike Bailey. And there's Trey Miguel out there. Keep your eye on Trey Miguel.
Yeah, he's a little sneaky. Got to watch out for that dude.
Definitely is. Yeah, I know that the Scott Demore thing is a little bit of a cloud hanging over and stuff like that. We're just gonna have to wait, I guess, till things come out and see what it was. It's speculation right now. None of these sheets are saying anything worthwhile. Some of them are, that the only thing I saw was that the thing that he wanted to buy it. But other than that, I don't know. It seems just like a big corporation thing to me. I hope the only thing we can hope for is fans. And there's a huge right hand. Bailey goes down.
Jeez.
The only thing we can hope as fans is that whoever this person is that's coming in earns the respect of the talent, and they do what they are promising they're going to do. That's what we have to hope for. So not much else that anybody can do. Even the wrestlers, they're under contract. This is their life. This is their money making thing. And this is so I don't know. It does suck though. I agree. It does suck, but we'll just have to see what happens. I guess nothing we can really do about it. A. Jobson says no more speculation. Yes. Thank God. What a week. Like Jeff said, I'm just glad that hellhole is done. I'm glad that's over.
Hey, I had to pluck three gray hairs off my beard this week.
I believe it. It's a good thing that wasn't me, Tazzy, right? Have no beard.
Hey, look, I'm gonna move this real quick so you guys can see how much gray I got in my beard. Now, you ready? You ready? I blame it on some of y'all.
See what this is doing? See what happens?
Y'all have aged me 5 years in the span of 5 days.
Jeff caught up to me in age in like a 3-day span. Oh my god, dude! Twitter's in flames.
I bet. It's
Twitter's
always
been in flames. What can they possibly be saying now? They got everything they wanted. They demanded it. They should be celebrating. They should be out in the streets holding up a big X over their head and celebrating because they got everything they wanted. So it shouldn't be anybody bitching about anything. Everybody should be all happy in sunshine and rainbows and eating Skittles. And they should be all happy.
Now we get an Elimination Chamber match for the to see who's going to get the world title match, the title shot. That's going to be huge.
Oh man, did you see, Jeff? They announced they announced the start time for that 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm like,
here's what I'm gonna. No, I don't. I might try to do it, Joe. I may.
Are you gonna try to watch it?
I may try to watch it.
That would never happen. That wouldn't even happen if aliens came down and took me on their UFO up into the sky, and that would not ever even happen for me. I don't think I've ever been awake that. Or no, you know what? I was Black Friday. They made me go. I had to be into work at 6. That is the first time that I've seen the sunrise since I was about 14 years old, and my old man made me go hunting with him. That's the first time I've seen the sunrise since that time. So yeah, that is not happening.
Like I said, if I didn't have to work that day, that was a given I'm going to do it. But I had to be up. I had to be at work at 6 a.m. I'm like,
it's insane.
That's kind of hard to do. Unless I take a nap soon I get home the day before and just sleep. There's no way.
5 a.m. Tazzy, so that would be 2 a.m. your time.
Yeah, exactly.
See, now I probably could do that more than the 5 because I stay up late. So that would just account for me being up from 2 to 6. And then I just have to go to bed and sleep all day. So I would probably be better doing that. Although probably at about like 3:34, I'd probably be dozing. But yeah, that's ridiculous, dude. 5 a.m. is ridiculous. Does anybody know where my Instagram account went? It's changed the locks without telling me. Sitting on the porch asking myself why. Just why. Last time I called Miss was at a Trader Joe's of all places, and I was 50 at the time. TNA chance. This has been an awesome match between these two. And when don't we say that about a Mike Bailey match?
All right.
Speedball chance.
I think he could have a match with one of the ropes.
I think
I really do. I think if the rope broke and they say, "Hey, Mike, we're gonna give you 15 minutes.
Yeah,
just go out and have fun." I think he could get a match over with the rope.
Yeah, totally agree. Mike Bailey is just that good. Just that good. We're gonna be like this after the chamber.
Now I'm gonna be waking up when it's ending. So
yeah, me too. I'll be watching live after it happens about 12 hours later.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's what I'll be doing.
The crazy part is I'll probably will have it on. It's just I'll be going sleeping. I'll be dozing off each time. Like I won't be able to watch the whole thing like in constantly straight ahead.
If I had my kids that weekend, I could probably do it because I'd be up anyway because they get up like at 5 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I mean, I keep telling them one day it's not going to be funny when Daddy has to do something on the weekend and we have to wake up early. And early for them is going to be like 10 o'clock, and I'm going to need to be out at like 8, 9 o'clock. So
Yeah.
They're like, no, we love getting up early. I was like, yeah, wait until you get to be a teenager. Ask your oldest brother how he likes getting up early in the morning.
2 count, and this still continues.
I remember that. Getting up early when I'm a teenager. I'm like, you sleep longer. That's the crazy part.
I'm not getting up at 4 a.m. to watch EC live. I can't even wake up for Wrestle Kingdom. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I can never watch one of those either. That it's insane times.
I have to catch them in the evening.
I don't think WWE thought of potential ramifications at the start time before they. Yeah, well, I don't know, Mark, that they think that that's necessarily ramifications. It's good. It's fun for the people who are overseas, and guys like James and stuff that are watching from over there. They're going to be able to watch it at a solid time. They can get up. Yeah, they can get up and watch it at 10 a.m. Which is good for them.
Listen, they do it all the time for us. So we can do it for them when an event is across the pond. Absolutely. We can do it for them once or twice a year. I mean, or if it's more, that's fine too. But they're dedicated, and they stay up late. They get up early, so we can do the same.
Yep, absolutely. Make sacrifices. And they do it. Zach Wentz won that. I'm shocked.
Yeah.
And now they're just going to beat up Mike Bailey here. Trey Miguel ganging up on him. Let's see if somebody comes out to maybe give Mike Bailey a hand here. Trent Seven is here. We haven't seen him because of those travel plans that got messed up.
Ooh.
Trent Seven is here.
Ooh. I like this.
Oh, what a shot. Wentz goes down. Trent Seven and Trey Miguel. Look at these chops. Oh, dude, man.
I miss Mustache Fountain.
British strong style, bitches. Macklin's out? What the hell is Macklin doing beating up Trent Seven now?
I'm feeling TNA NXT flashbacks right now.
Macklin is just like beating everyone up, dude. He's just coming out and beating up. Oh, Nick Nemeth. Here we go. Nick Nemeth is all over Macklin. Now Macklin's trying to crawl away. Oh, super kicks to Wentz and Trey Miguel. And there's one for Macklin also. Macklin's gone. Nick Nemeth coming to the aid of Speedball Mike Bailey and Trent Seven. Ooh. Does this lead to a 3-on-3?
Very well could. I think it can.
Oh, dude, let's go. Let's go. We getting a 3 versus 3 maybe next week?
Or do we get it? Hold on, let me see. When are these?
The next pay-per-view.
Okay, yeah. No surrender. So could we get that at No Surrender?
Very possible.
6-man tag.
Very possible. That's awesome. A real super kick party. Oh, how about this guy? Big Con, man. Snuff the life out of PCO. Really making this guy into the monster in TNA, man.
Yeah.
Jordynne Grace and Trinity coming up next.
What other matches we got left?
Alex Shelley, Eddie Edwards, and Josh and Alan Angels.
I thought this was going to be the main event.
I did too.
Oh, look at this! We're getting figure reveals. Impact action figures. Nice. Power Town. That's cool. Roman Reigns with The Rock in his corner versus Cody Rhodes with Triple H in his corner. Interesting. Okay. Trinity's last match. Yeah, it is. This is from Explosion. So this is kind of their new thing, like they used to do during the week, where you get like that one match on YouTube.
Yeah, Explosion. Yeah.
And you could see here Crazy Steve laying out Rhino.
Man, he got hit in the McNuggets. You got to protect him, man.
That is a must.
You have no one to blame but yourself. Who's the man? I love Crazy Steve with this persona. Rhino said, "Do you want to hit me in the balls?" Oh. Rhino and Crazy Steve next week.
I know you're crazy.
Rhino can't help but bring out his ECW days, man. He just can't help it. This is an ECW promo, dude.
Yeah, that's very ECW.
Very, very much so. Getting bleeped every 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh, here we go, guys. By the by, I did that thing last week where I paused my Access TV feed until your stream started, skipping through the commercials. It stayed synced up. Oh, that's cool, dude. That's cool to hear. I'm glad that worked out. The champ is here. Brian Myers' pet project. When is Explosion on? That's a good question. I want to say Wednesday. I think it's either Tuesday or Wednesday.
Reading it now. So it says that new episodes are released every Friday for TNA Plus subscribers, as well as for free on YouTube the following Tuesday. So it's uploaded to YouTube on Tuesdays.
There you go. I already missed Trinity's run, even though she was great in the Rumble. Yeah, this will be it. Last appearance for Trinity in TNA. Yeah,
for now.
Amazing run she had. No doubt. Amazing run. Every Friday on TNA Plus and YouTube on Tuesday. And here is the champ, Jordynne Grace. I vote Team Trinity. Yeah, I would agree with you. Gotta notify for Tuesdays then. Wow, this is in just 2 weeks, guys. No surrender.
Yeah.
We will be here for that, obviously. It's on a Friday. So we will be having that on the channel.
Of course it's on a Friday.
They tend to do that. They don't like the smaller pay-per-views they end up having on Fridays all the time. Mm-hmm. The bigger ones are usually on Saturdays. Night, everyone. Good night, Mark.
Good night, Mark.
Gisele Shaw with her ex.
That just sounds weird.
With her ex. The ultimate ex-winner. Along with Savannah Evans and Jay Vidal. NBA trade deadline, I think, was today, yeah?
Yeah, I saw that.
The New York Knicks look pretty formidable. And they got a lot of good players on that team now. They look a little scary. Cody should have clapped back at Rock and Roman and said, "It doesn't matter about your damn bloodline." That would have been funny. all in all, I don't know. I think that was. I think it was pretty good. It's going to be hard to know, like, right? It's going to be hard to know whether or not they did that on purpose, whether or not the fan outrage kind of caused it, because it just seemed like Rock started turning heel on the Pat McAfee show. So maybe that was some damage control. It's really hard to say. It's really hard to say. But either way, everybody's getting what they wanted. So see, you learn this. If you scream and yell enough on Twitter, you're going to get what you want.
In a respectful way, of course.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but that family tree was ridiculous. Nobody in that arena was gonna be able to read it. Maybe they should have Rock out there with a pointer, and he should have just pointed at each one and says, "Okay, this is this, and this is this." We would have been there for another half an hour just going through that tree.
Man.
I was gonna say, give him 20 minutes to do a PowerPoint presentation, and then open it up for Q&A the last 10 minutes. So,
yeah.
I can see you say any questions.
Yep.
Deanna, all I can say is this to your comment: if he doesn't win, Philadelphia will be on fire, burning, literally burning. I have seen that town burn when they've won championships. So if you think that could happen there, I think WWE better think twice, because maybe you can get away with that in some places, not Philadelphia. You will have riots. You will have trash cans set on fire. You will have a disaster in that city. I'm just telling, because they just don't hold back. So you better hope that isn't the case for the sake of the people in Philadelphia.
There are two cities you don't want to do nothing crazy to.
Yeah,
one is Philly, the other one is Oakland when the Raiders was there.
Yeah,
I throw in a third and say Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I almost got my car when the Raiders. I don't know. Oh, Jeff knows this. When the Raiders went to the Super Bowl in 2002, I almost lost my car.
Cody wins but doesn't get a title. That'll still cause them to burn Philadelphia down. So no, that's not going to work either. Yeah, that's not going to work. And I'm just glad it's over. I'm honestly just glad. If that press conference did anything and ended all this BS, I'm just glad it's over. I'm just glad it's over. Oh, yeah, I'm just glad it's over. Jordynne Grace gets bounced off the ring apron. I'm just glad it's over and everybody can kind of go back to a sense of normalcy for a week.
Yep. And I mean, honestly, at this point, I'm like you said, glad that we're past that.
Yes.
Hopefully people will return to whatever normalcy looks like for them. But my goodness, let's it's okay. Let's enjoy the build for the next couple months. Let's see what they do with it. And because my God, I see that. I darn near threw my phone on Saturday. Like man.
I can attest to that. Jeff was not a happy camper. And I could just tell by like the messages and stuff that we were talking. And that Jeff was not a happy camper. Look, I'm just glad it's done. We could just all sit back, like Jeff said, and just enjoy it now. Just enjoy the ride. To me, it's not over. Well, Triple H announced it to Heather. I think it is. They'll get a tag. You'll have the tag team match happen. That'll probably happen at Elimination Chamber, I would think. So you'll have that happen, I think. But
I wonder how much they had to pay Roman to actually like, hey, we're having an extra date to you.
Yeah. And don't forget, I think they'll win that. I think Rock and Roman will win that tag match. because that'll just add some fuel to the fire overall. Nothing is more than wild the British crowd. Let's not forget F you Roman tribal bitch. That was funny, yeah. I'm enjoying it. I just know this story is full of twists and turns. This whole thing with the bloodline's been full of twists and turns. It's not any different. It's been like that for years. It's been like that for a long time. And if it ends at Mania, well, it's been a damn good storyline.
Yeah.
Trinity looking for a tag here. Jordynne Grace gets her into the match, and here comes Savannah Evans.
Just think at some point that's a match we're going to get. Jordynne Grace and Gisele Shaw.
Gisele Shaw, yeah. Yeah, we will. That's why it's one of the best stories ever. One of the longest running stories ever in wrestling, and for the most part, up until recently, everybody was on their seats with it. They're on the edge of their seats with it. So until recently, but gets a crossbody, gets a cover, but only a count of one, and Savannah Evans kicks out. I'd like to see a big year from Savannah Evans, Jeff.
You said what now?
I kind of forgot.
Oh.
No, I said I'd like to see. I'd like to see.
I see why you forgot. No, I see why
you see a big year from Savannah Evans.
Yeah. I would too. I think it may get very, very interesting if Gisele ends up winning that Knockouts title.
Yeah.
Do we see a little bit of jealousy from Savannah?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Trinity just taps out Savannah Evans, and that is going to be how Trinity leaves TNA and Impact Wrestling. Oh, this was in front of Trinity's hometown.
Yep.
Oh, wow, that's cool. That's awesome. Good for her. She gets this way to go out in front of the hometown. That's really awesome. Give a little hug to Jordynne Grace. Jordynne Grace's butt is glowing. Gisele's pissed. Well, there you go, guys. It's been a run. And that is it for Trinity. Jacob Fatu is a free agent. Do you think he shows up at Mania? No, let's not bring any more of the bloodline into it to ruin Cody's moment, please. We've seen that, been there, done that. So let's not do
the following week. He can show up at the following SmackDown.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah. Let's not do that. I'm telling you, don't have that happen, because we got Diener backstage with some chairs.
He's a dangerous man.
New around here. Benefit from a new benefactor.
There
he is. Yes. Oh, Diener's clapping.
Oh man.
People don't like you. Uh-oh. Look at Diener's face. YouTube comment section, David with the
Wow.
virus.
I love the Dieter's face.
Message didn't get through. Look at Dieter's face. Dieter didn't like that. He said, "Don't touch me." Oh, that was good.
That was a fun segment.
That was really good. See, no matter how down we can get about wrestling, Joe Hendry will just brighten everybody right up. With a goofy backstage thing where they say his name, bloop, there he is. Oh, man. Khan is out at the ring.
Run, guys, run.
He's taking on two jobbers. We got Richard Adonis and Ori Gold. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Run.
Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, my. Well, one jobber is down.
Game over.
Yeah,
Literally.
R.I.P. these jabronis. Yeah,
Finish him.
I think that's about to happen. Yeah, this is over before. Here we go. He grabs him by the face.
Did you got a Scorpius thing on that too?
No, but I just got this.
Fatality.
Yeah,
That works too.
Yeah,
I love Mortal Kombat.
They're done.
Oh man,
They're done.
no.
Well, not the Bray Wyatt move. Is that what he's gonna do? Oh, it is. That was that. Do you remember the first time when we saw Bray do that? That was devastating, dude.
Mm-hmm.
When
Yeah,
Bray
that
did
was
that as the Fiend to
SummerSlam match?
Finn Balor in that first match
Yeah.
that he had,
Yeah.
oh my God. Devastating. Ooh, oh, it's PCO.
God.
PCO, you kind of need to get out there a little faster, my friend. That poor guy's going to be dead by the time you get to the ring. See, all this rising up stuff, it's got to happen a little bit faster. He is alive. Well, they're trying to shock him alive. Yeah, okay, there you go. I ever see some movement? No, I don't know. It may not be working, though. There it is. And Big Con is right after him. Doesn't even let him get off the gurney.
What are we doing
And now
right
he's
now?
beating up the doctors. Oh, my. He just threw him like a rag doll, dude.
Good gracious.
Jeff, what are the odds we're getting a Monsters Ball match?
Probably about 99.9% at some point soon.
Monsters Ball, baby. Jesus, he yeeted that poor man. He did yeet him, man. He went flying. That guy went flying across the. Do you hear the thump on the stage too? When he hit the stage, at a boom.
There is no way I'd be
Oh,
security
God.
going out there to stop this.
Yeah,
No.
Yeah, now, all of these men in that ring, they're not stopping Big Con. And they're not stopping PCO either. All these little security dudes aren't cutting it.
See, that's why I'm not the head of security, because I would have just said, all right, let them beat each other down until they get tired.
Yeah.
And then once they get tired, then that's when we strike. That's it.
Oh.
There we go. Oh, look at this guy jumping on his back. What the hell?
What's wrong with this dude?
Yeah, this is gonna be Monsters Ball at the next pay-per-view. I would almost bet on it. Oh
Big
God.
Charge them
Oh
for
my
Uber.
God. Was that one bodyguard? Or what was that one security guard? A woman that was in that pile? Yeah, it is.
No.
Oh, wow.
I mean, maybe it's not, but good luck. It is. Oh my God, that poor woman. Jeez, dude. Oh no. Oh my God. She just took another bump, dude. She was right in the front.
Oh. Jeez.
Oh my God, dude. Big Con is asking for more. Like throws PCO onto the ramp. Wow, they're really building him up.
Wow.
PCO gets back up. Now Big Con can't believe it. These guys are just going to fight forever. They're going to just go backstage and just fight for the rest of the night.
That's basically what this going.
Yep, they're just going to fight right on out of the arena. There they go. There they go. What if something even more violent than Monsters Ball? Oh, no. Well, we got Josh and Alan Angels coming up. The Rock is literally barely Roman's cousin. The Uso said he's a distant cousin for a reason. All right, Alan Angels. We'll see if if PCO and Connor are still fighting somewhere. Alan Angels. Guys, really quickly, because it's, already almost 3/4 of the way through the show and I haven't said a word about it. Please remember to subscribe to the channel if you're new. Also, please remember to drop a like on the stream for us tonight. It helps us with those goofy YouTube algorithm things. So make sure you drop a like on the stream for us as well. And also, if you want to know when we've got future content coming, please hit that notification bell as well. So like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Just remember that. 3 rules to live by when watching YouTube. So yes, thank you. Appreciate you coming out, and hopefully we'll see you for our next one. Of course, there will be no Between the Ropes, in case you're wondering. It is Super Bowl Sunday, if you didn't already know that. So we will not be having any shows on Sunday. Josh Alexander is out. It's a Taylor Swift Bowl on Sunday.
Tell me about it.
I'm only watching for the movie trailers. Imagine this is a Monsters Ball Asylum match. Thank you, Christopher. We appreciate it. Full Metal Mayhem, maybe. Ooh, Josh right off the post. Right off the post.
The bell got rung, just not the right one.
Yeah, it did. I vote for Josh. Well, Alan got a little bit of a head start on him here. Did either of you guys see that news? The new Ghostbusters trailer?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I cannot wait to see that, dude. The whole cast is back. Annie Potts is back. All of them. All of them are back. I can't wait. I am so excited to see that. So excited to see that film. That's what I'm watching the Super Bowl for, by the way. Movie trailers. I want to see Deadpool 3. Deadpool 3's first trailer is going to be out. Supposed to be some horror stuff. I heard a trailer for The Strangers should be on, and a few others. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. And you will literally hear me yell from wherever you are if there's a teaser for the new Friday the 13th series during that Super Bowl. You will literally hear me yell from all the way across the United States. If I get to see some kind of a thing or a teaser for Crystal Lake. X going to give it to you. Come on, Alan, prove your worth. That trailer, oh my God, the Ghostbusters thing, Deanna, it's so good. So good. Yeah, Deadpool 3, I'm excited to see that too. Only Marvel movie out this year. Monsters Ball inside Hell in a Cell structure full of weapons, and 2 sides of the cage is completely covered in barbed wire, and the other 2 are exploding light tubes. My God, James.
Okay,
James.
calm down. I love violence too, but hold on.
James just wants people dead, man.
Monsters call it a prison match.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm just watching the Super Bowl we're gonna have some good food and watch. Did either of you guys? And I mean, I normally don't watch anymore like award shows, but did any of you see the Grammys or any highlights from the Grammys?
Yeah,
dude, Tracy Chapman doesn't age.
Nope.
That woman, if she didn't have gray hair, she'd look the same as she did in the 80s. And she sounded incredible. Wow. She sang "Fast Car" with the country singer that did the cover of it. And then Billy Joel. Oh my God, dude! Billy Joel was there. It was awesome. There's a new album coming out.
Man.
And who was? Oh my gosh, I forget her name. She was like a folk singer in the 60s and 70s, and she was on the Grammys singing "I Really Don't Know Love at All. I Look at Love from Both Sides Now" was her song. Joni Mitchell. That woman is 80 some years old, and she literally was sitting in a chair singing that song, dude. Just amazing. There's a lot of really cool performances at the Grammys. Really cool stuff. And Miley. Can I say Miley Cyrus? My daughter used to watch Hannah Montana a lot growing when oh boy. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, Luke Combs. Yes, thank you. Luke Combs. Yes. Yeah, it was really fun. It was. I don't really watch award shows. Ankle lock applied. That might be the end of Mr. Angels. Yeah, it is. He has been tapped out. Ooh, Josh, a little crimson, little blood there.
Yeah.
Was it? Oh no, okay. I thought just that little red, and I thought he had some blood there. Josh wins, of course. Talk to me when someone gets slammed into a pigeon board or they use dry ice. Tazzy wants to see a sink still.
Yep, absolutely.
Maybe we'll get that from PCO someday, and there'll be a sink.
It's in his head now.
I loved Hannah Montana, no lie. Yeah, my daughter watched it all the time.
I love the Migos Hannah Montana.
Ooh.
Wait.
Who the hell is this? They're saying this is a fan, but can't be a fan. Who is this?
Oh!
Who the hell is that?
Oh, snap! I'm living my NXT dream.
Who is it?
No way.
Yeah. That's what's his name partner. What's his former partner?
Gotch.
Simon Gotch?
Oh, Simon Gotch. Oh my gosh.
That came out of nowhere.
Yeah, it is. Simon.
That's awesome.
That's crazy.
There's another NXT guy. Tazzy, this is becoming like the NXT 2.
Literally.
That's Aiden. That's formerly Aiden English. EJ, that's why you don't read spoilers. Don't read spoilers, dude. You just ruin it for yourself, man.
Which, by the way, it's hard to find. It's kind of hard to find TNA spoilers, by the way, unless you're actually looking for it.
Yeah, man. Just don't read the spoilers, dude. I don't read them. They don't force you to do it. I was surprised with this debut, said Little Silver. Great talent. I guess don't read your timeline then, EJ. I don't know what to tell you. I don't see it. I mean, stuff comes up. I just, if I see the word spoiler or something like that, I just don't look. Cody just tweeted Triple H saying for everything. Yeah, I don't know what he means. Like, what exactly does everything mean? Like, I don't really know, like, what head of the table. I mean, he's not going to obviously be head of the table. I don't know what he means by that. I mean, if it was title for title, maybe.
Ooh.
Whoa! Getting, the second match.
That's a hell of a match at No Surrender. Chris Sabin and Mustafa Ali.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw that a couple days ago, I think. It was like, what? What?
Crazy Steven Rhino. This is next week. Kazarian and Jake something. So this is all coming next week. And Moose against Kushida. Damn, dude. That's a pay-per-view quality week there.
Yeah, that whole
card. Oh, we finally hear next week from Ash by Elegance as well. Okay. All right. Next week's going to be awesome. Brian Myers. The System. More signings to come with the new TNA president being in charge. Be on alert. We'll see. I hope. I will see. I hope so. Has a lot to live up to. Moose is pissed off. Moose is always pissed.
No, he means like for real because of the Scott.
Oh, the Scott stuff. Yeah. A lot of them were. Yeah, sucks. Alicia. Yeah, he just replied for everything. Decision made. Cody Rhodes gets a chance to finish his story when he challenges Roman Reigns for everything. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm not really sure what that means, but I don't know. What else can he take from him?
Maybe
certainly can't be head of the table, and that's not really going to fit.
Maybe he takes the title, and then next year it'll be Rock and Roman.
I wonder if do you think they'll move him to SmackDown? Do you think maybe Roman goes on a little bit of a hiatus after this, and maybe we see him go away for a little while when he loses because the whole thing came to an end, and the bloodline kind of goes away for a little bit too, and maybe I don't know, maybe that's what he means by everything. Maybe he's going to take the show away from him too. And then,
I mean, you got to because that title is from SmackDown, so you have to go there, right?
Yeah, maybe that's what he means. And they're going to take the show from him too. Dwayne, a team player by acting like he's not. 100%, and that's why, like, all the people who are hating on him and stuff like that, like legit hating on him. Now, not kayfabe hating, but legit hating on him. He played the role he was needed to play. He became the villain. He became the villain to propel someone up to a hero. So he did exactly 100%. And it's going to be funny when all is said and done with this and the smoke clears, because people are going to really see him for what he did. And all the people who are hating on him and wanting and wishing horrible things on him are going to feel pretty bad. How massive is Cody if he beats Roman? He has to finish the story, beat Roman, and all the folks trying to keep him propped up, and now The Rock, biggest babyface in the business at that point. Yeah. I mean, this makes Jeff. This could be honestly one of the biggest ends to a story in wrestling that we ever have seen, and maybe one we ever will see. But this will be, when WrestleMania ends, that will be a celebration like you wouldn't believe. Like, they're just incredible for all the fans and stuff like that. And I think Jeff, I don't know, I think he's going to hold that title for a pretty long time.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this about WWE. I know people give them a lot of crap about, especially the entertainment side of things and how, sometimes they just don't deliver some of the quality of matches as other places. Fair criticism, I get it. But let me explain something. When they do the entertainment stuff well and they write it well and they give you compelling stories, it's as good as watching a season finale of a show that you've been keeping up with for years. Like, take a show like Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul or something like that. You've been invested, and then you get that payoff. I mean, I think they're going to hit a home run with this. I think at the end of it, Cody's going to look like the biggest superhero in the world. I mean, he's going to be even bigger than what he is right now, which is hard to imagine, but I think he'll be even bigger then. And I think it's all about him overcoming the obstacles, no matter what's thrown in front of him. And if you think about his dad, I mean, same thing. He had to overcome a lot of obstacles. He had a lot of roadblocks put in his way. So I think it's all lining up. Yeah, I just want to see how they get there. But they have a chance to make him be one of the biggest baby faces ever.
Yeah. Yep. 100%. 100%. And look at where he was when he was in AEW and stuff like that, and now how he comes over here and is like a mega star. It's incredible. It's really incredible. Gave the bloodline story the shock of life it so desperately needed. Yeah, I agree. Hard times. Yeah, that's for sure. That's exactly where they went with it. When it started with Brock Lesnar. Very, very similar to what John Cena went through.
Ooh, Cody's contract is going to be big.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's going to be like, yeah, I need a percentage of the merch. I need hey. He's earned it.
Yeah, he has. He's got to be I would imagine, the biggest merch seller now. I would think he probably overtook Roman.
That's what happens when you bail yourself. Yeah.
One of the top, sure.
Yeah. Totally fooled me. Did not expect it was a work. You and a lot of other people, John. a lot of other people just didn't see it. They believed it. They bought it hook, line, and sinker. And that's people who have been wrestling fans for years and years and years and years. And you know what? Do you want to know what's the best part about all this? Again, I will say this. It did not get spoiled. That's the best part about it. Because you did not see people were guessing, but you did not see anyone with what happened today come to pass. And I love it. That is the biggest win for wrestling in this day and age ever. That the stuff doesn't get spoiled. So I love it. And remember, these companies, TNA and all the others, they're going to take lessons from this and they're going to start to blur the lines. This is why, though, they have to blur the lines of reality, because you have to stop getting the stuff spoiled. It's just not fun. It ruins wrestling. And so they're going to do, I think, more of this for that particular reason. So with Brock getting erased from history, does that mean Roman is the true Taker street conqueror? Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with that. I don't know. Alex Shelley looking pretty good. Eddie Edwards in a little bit of trouble here. But he's got Alicia outside the ring, and that's always something you got to keep in mind.
Uh-huh.
All it did was make Seth look like a chump, though, and I'm not a Seth fan. I don't know. I don't think so. Look, Seth is injured. So it's for Seth, whoever faces him, whether it's going to be Drew, they're probably going to win. If Cody wins, they're going to want to have a heel champion as well. Just face and heel, it just works better. So if Cody wins, then that probably means Drew is going to win. Then because Seth has to take that time off and stuff to rehab and everything. So I'm still adamant Bray should have ended the streak. The story certainly would have fit. And we'll never know, right? We'll never know where that was going to go.
What did you guys think of the look and the feel of that presser? Like, did you like the production of it? Did you like the way they did it? Because to me, the parts that I saw, it really made it feel like one of those old school big fight, big boxing match kind of deals. And you got the two competitors out there and they're, kind of trading their shots on the microphone, and then you get your physical confrontations. Did it feel like that to you?
Yeah, it was. You know what? I think I said this in the stream. It reminded me of a UFC fight.
Yeah.
Had a big match fight feel. Yeah, I agree. Oh, here we go. I knew that was gonna. Yeah, we saw that coming. Alicia interfering, of course. She didn't touch him. Ray Walt, where the hell were you looking? Drew beats Seth. I'm cool with that. But to me, this whole bloodline thing is overblown. I mean, it's been a really good story, Heather. I get it. Some people are just tired of it, but it's been a pretty good story for a long, long time. Brandon's not happy with production. Oh, man. Yeah, it was very reminiscent, Heather, of a fight presser. Very, very reminiscent of a fight presser. They're very flamboyant and a lot of things going on left and right and people coming out and stuff like that. So it's very, very reminiscent of a fighting presser. And I would bet because of Endeavor, you're going to probably see a lot more of that. I think you're going to see a lot more of that.
Yeah, because I think now, you're really going to see more of the entertainment stuff now, I think, because especially with getting someone like The Rock involved, you're going after eyes that you normally don't go after. And please understand that part of that is because of the Netflix deal.
Yeah.
Part of it is if we can get people to say, "Oh, The Rock was a part of this. Let me go watch. Let me keep up with it," because I used to watch wrestling back when The Rock was doing. Those are the kinds of people you're going to attract by having him involved. So,
no doubt, no doubt. Heather's having a rough night. Oh, wonderful! More of Endeavor's influence. Oh, man.
I think anything that gets us further away from Vince McMahon's style of doing things is probably a welcome change.
Yeah.
Even if it is a little corny and cheesy and over the top for wrestling, I'll take that over the stench of anything left over for that man any day.
Didn't they say they was going to go more of a sports base anyway? Yeah. That's where we're getting.
Yeah. You even think about some of the stuff that we get, like to hype up the matches, like the promo videos, little commercials. They look like the football, the soccer stuff from ESPN that we would get. And that's who came over, as the guy that was with ESPN. So kudos to WWE. I think the presentation has looked a lot better since he's come on board and they've said goodbye to Kevin Dunn.
Yep, times they are changing.
Is he really hurt? No.
Eddie?
No.
Sure.
Oh.
Sure. I was gonna say, sure is kind of playing it up, but
Yeah. Jeez.
it's been an awesome match between these two.
Yeah, it has.
Eddie now
Oh.
got him up across his back. Look out. Nope, didn't get it. And Eddie's oh man, a chop block to that hurt left knee. That'll hurt that knee even more. Eddie's trying to fight back. I still think The Rock is in cahoots with Cody.
That could be possible.
I don't know if he is. If he is, he looked sure pissed at Cody when Cody mentioned this. I don't think I've ever seen The Rock look that mad. Like in all the years I saw him wrestling, I don't know that I ever see him look that pissed off.
Just awesome. Just awesome.
If you didn't get to watch it, if a lot of you are in here and obviously you didn't get to watch the presser, go back and watch it. It's definitely worth a watch.
I'm definitely going back and rewatch it.
Last time I was this hyped for a press conference, Lex was hip tossing Yokozuna on the deck of the Intrepid. That's a good call.
That's been a while.
Yeah, that's the guy in the front row got more hair on his chin than on his head.
Hey, I resemble that remark.
I know, right? I'm sitting here like, wait a minute.
Oh, he just spit on Eddie Edwards.
Oh.
Big knee, but not. That's only a 1 count. Shelley's getting fired up. When is the system going to come down and beat up on Alex Shelley here? Eddie calling for the Boston knee party. Nope. Ooh. Oh, look at these kicks from going for the shell shock. Nope. Alicia, of course, with the distraction to no. Kick out at two. We're going overtime, folks. Alex Shelley wins. Ooh, the system isn't going to like that. Oh, look out. Speaking of which, Brian Myers. Alicia's in there. All right, so let's see. Let's see if anyone comes out. Do we get maybe Chris Sabin? You got to show them how the system really works. Yeah, look out. Alex Shelley's down now. Oh, Kushida. We're going to get Sabin as well, I bet. The time splitters.
Yeah.
There goes Edwards, Myers, both out. Kevin Knight. Okay.
Wow.
Look at that. Kevin Knight. There you go.
He flew too.
He did.
Yeah. Literally.
He caught some air, man. There you go. Little bit of a group here forming against the system. Lex Luger returns face and body slams Yokozuna and earns a shot. I remember that. People are forgetting they want to break Hogan's record first if Roman and Cody still go. Heather, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I was as big of a proponent as anyone for that. And that was my whole point behind all of it. Was that I was talking about that he won't win because of Roman's record. I'm telling you, Heather, they're not going to do that now. If that was a plan before, it's not going to happen now. There is no way that they are not going to have him win at Mania. No way. There's no way. I told you, and I'm not joking. I'm literally not joking. That city will burn to the ground, and I'm not joking. They do not want to do that in Philadelphia at all. Those fans will tear that place apart. So that it's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. If the plans were originally set where they were thinking about it, and and a lot of the fans are going to say that they caused this and that they made them change, which we'll never know that. We'll never know. We'll never know whether they did. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe they did. But if that's the case, they're definitely not going to not have him win. There's no way. There's no way they'll do that to him 2 times in a row, especially after all this. So yeah, they're not going to do that. Gustavo, you guys are great. The guy in the middle of the screen is behind the comments. Yeah, that's poor Jeff. Yes. Yeah, no, we know. Yeah, there's Jeff. There's Jeff. Jeff takes some time to eat and stuff like that a lot of times during the stream because the poor guy doesn't get to eat dinner and all that kind of stuff a lot of the time. So, but thank you. Thank you for the kind words. We appreciate that. Well, it's been a night. Tazzy's last one for a little bit has been absolutely crazy. It's been a night, man. It's been a night for the ages, and wrestling and all this stuff, man. And maybe the fires are gonna quell a little bit, and things are gonna calm down a little bit on Twitter. Rikishi tweeted what just happened. It was an insane night. It was an absolutely insane night for wrestling tonight, and TNA with some great stuff going on in the show. Unfortunately, when you have that big of a thing happening on another wrestling show, it does tend to overshadow things a little bit, and they didn't know that. They had their schedule. They've got to put on a show. It doesn't matter what the other companies do. They got to focus on what they're doing. But in any case, we got some great matches tonight. We got to see Speedball come back and look real good. This match was amazing to end the show. We got to see Trinity's last outing in TNA. And just some great stuff going on. Tasha Steelz gets a much needed win for her moving forward. So it was a good show. And next week, man. Next week we've got a hell of a card coming up for next week. So, and we're only a couple weeks away from pay-per-view. So really only a couple of shows left until we've got No Surrender coming up here. So yeah. And again, I know it's tough, right? It's not just with the WWE stuff going on and Twitter and all that stuff, but then of course the news about Scott. It's tough. It's tough. It's very, very difficult. I am a big fan as anybody of Scott D'Amore. I love the man. I love his passion for the sport. I love the passion he showed for TNA. I'll never forget that speech. I've talked about that on after the show that we watched when he came out and just gave that impassioned speech. And basically, I don't know how the man had a voice afterwards, because he was not just talking, he was screaming from the bottom of his heart. So I will miss him, and I'm sure the rest of us will, and everybody else will. So very, very tough to see that happen. And I'm sure he'll land on his feet if he wants to still be in wrestling in some capacity. I'm sure that someone will grab him up and have him help out their shows. But all I can say is, is we got to just see what happens, right? We have to just see what's going to happen going forward from here. It is a little bit of a tough thing to deal with. Anytime someone that we like loses their job and stuff like that, and moving forward, but that's really all we can do. Scott is, I'm sure he's fine. And stuff like that. But yeah, it's a little bit tough, a little bit difficult, but it was a great show. I thought was a lot of good stuff happening tonight. We've got some good backstage promos and stuff like that too, and a lot of stuff setting up the future and moving forward with TNA. But yeah, the press conference to now, it's been a lot. It's been a lot. And to think this is This is the way Tazzy's going out. So for a little bit, you might need the break. you might need the break, man. But yeah, so yes, let us know what you thought of the show tonight. Give us your scores, and we will do the same. And we will say goodnight and good night for the week too, because like I said, we won't have anything, no Between the Ropes, of course, on Sunday because of Super Bowl Sunday. So yeah, let us know what your scores are. Sorry, y'all, I feel like hot garbage, too much for my brain to process. Good night, everyone. No problem, man. There go. Get better. Little Silver says 9 out of 10. Christopher says 9 out of 10. DRO says 8 out of 10. Dylan 9 out of 10. John G says 9 out of 10. So I'll go round table. Let me go to Jeff. Jeff, what did you think of TNA tonight?
I mean, they just continue to do great stuff week in, week out. And, you know, the matches that we got tonight, the setups to things we're going to get in the coming weeks, all very well done. I mean, there were some really strong matches on the card tonight.
Yeah.
Really strong matches. And I mean, yeah, we saw Trinity's final match in TNA, and obviously we know where she is now, and good for her. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how things shake out. And we know that Jordynne has that target on her back, and Gisele Shaw is going to make her way towards Jordynne. So do we get a new champion at some point this year? I think it's a possibility, but I think Gisele's going to have to watch her back too, because Savannah might get a little jealous of that. Speaking to Joe's point from earlier, maybe seeing a little more from Savannah Evans this year. So for my score, I'm going to give it a 9.5.
Nice.
The only reason I'm not going higher than that is because I didn't get to see one of my favorite people. That's why.
All right. All right. Gustavo says 9 out of 10. Jeff, I love the idea that Tony Khan should bring in Scott D'Amore. He couldn't.
I would do it in a heartbeat. If I were Tony Khan, I would have picked up the phone as soon as I saw that news break and say, hey, what is it going to take for you to come to AEW? I need you. I need you to help me with booking. I need you to help me get this locker room in a state where we're more cohesive, and you show me how you structured your show and got everything that you got out of your show with TNA and Impact, and we can do the same thing here in AEW and really turn some heads, I think. So hopefully that happens, because I think that would be huge for AEW.
And the thing is, can he put his ego to the side? That's the big thing. But yeah, makes a lot of logistical sense, because they do need that. They need someone like that there. And he would be really, really good in that capacity. So yeah, that's a great shout. 7 out of 10, mostly good show, but not up to the usual level, says Barry Monkey. Okay. And Tazzy, I'm gonna let you go, man. Tazzy's, like I said, it's his last show. We won't see him for a little bit, unfortunately, because of work and stuff. But what did you think of tonight's show, man?
I'm gonna do everything at once. I'm gonna give you my scores and everything, and then I'm gonna let you know what's going with the channel for the next couple months.
Yeah, sure.
What is PV if I didn't do this? The technology in the ring was insane today. The storylines was amazing today. Like even the PCO.
Oh my God, PCO and Big Con, dude.
Who was that? I think it was Bronson Reed that said he's loved meat. Yeah, man.
Meaty men slapping meat. Yeah.
Exactly. It's insane. Amazing show. I think they knew that this is going to be my last live time to watch this the show. Obviously I am going to keep up with it because guess what, guys? my next time being on a camera after Sunday will be back here as soon as I get back. So I'm gonna go 9.5 because I had fun. I had a great time today. I had a great time in general today. It was so much fun today.
Yeah.
So much fun. So this is what's going on with the schedule. I did say that it was only gonna be NXT just for the next 2 months. Apparently that just changed. So what's gonna happen is Coaster's gonna handle Raw and SmackDown, and then Shane's gonna handle NXT. For me, and these guys do not have to do this because it's not their channel, but they wanted to do it for me, so I appreciate them for that. So basically, that's what's going on for the next 2 months. I will be back on the channel for that Friday before WrestleMania for SmackDown and the Hall of Fame. We're gonna have both. Should have a fun time. That's also gonna be Hype Party on Saturday. Along with coming here to the watch along, and then the after party after everything's done on that Sunday. Don't forget Monday Night Raw that Monday. So yeah, it's gonna be crazy. So yes, continue supporting the channel. I really appreciate you guys for doing that. My goal is to get to 2K by the end of the year, and so we can get this channel more. We're doing a little small membership coming up. It's small. It's very small. Very small. It's just for me to actually do some uncensored stuff. That's all. Other than that, that is it for me.
There you go, man. There you go. I am going to also give the show a 9.5. I thought it was a good show tonight. A lot of stuff setting up for future, which you got to do. And obviously some moments that we won't forget. A farewell to Trinity, of course, and thanking her obviously for everything that she did in her time in Impact Wrestling, and also for the start of TNA. So and how she Jordynne Grace now taking over the mantle for her, and Gisele looks like as if she's going to be her main challenger. We got an ECW Rhino promo tonight, man. Who saw that coming?
Right. What's up, my Beagle cart?
Crazy Steve and Rhino are going to be mixing it up. That's going to be a fun little thing. And the Big Con PCO thing, man, that's just good old fashioned two giants going at it. And that's going to be a fun thing. Whatever that ends up being, it's going to be some kind of gross bloody match that we're going to get at some point. So it'll probably be at No Surrender. James will be happy. We're going to get a lot of violence. That's definitely going to happen at some point. So, but yeah, listen, all in all, tonight was a crazy night. It really, really was. It was a crazy night. Sitting there in that press conference, and I kind of felt bad for was like Rhea Ripley and Bianca and all the people that kind of come out prior to what everybody was waiting for at the end of that show. So, but hats off to them. And regardless of what everybody was saying and screaming and yelling about and everything like that, ultimately, guys, you got what you wanted. Ultimately, everybody got what they wanted. So, this, like I said, just it's quote a very bad Batman movie, and I love Batman, but the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger is probably the worst of them. And Arnold Schwarzenegger is Mr. Freeze when he says, "Chill, everybody, chill." That's kind of what I'm gonna say to everybody. Just chill. It's not worth getting crazy about. It's entertainment, and ultimately, I think with the way the direction. Now, listen, I will say this: if Vinnie Mac was still in charge of the WWE, we could have a very different outcome of this. Very different outcome. You might have had a match between Rock and Cody at WrestleMania instead of what we're getting. And it probably wouldn't have amounted to Cody winning. Because we remember what we see sometimes with what we had before. So it could have been very, very, very different. So, but yeah, crazy night, man. Crazy night overall. Yeah, that's gonna do it. So nothing else, like I said, for us for this coming week. Super Bowl is Sunday. Enjoy the Super Bowl if you're a football fan. Enjoy the rest of the week in wrestling. Of course, tomorrow we've got SmackDown. I'm sure you might hear some things going on there after this press conference, especially with the bloodline there. Not sure if Cody will show up there, but Roman and maybe Rock will be there too. We don't know. So I'm sure we'll hear some things on that. Enjoy the wrestling for Saturday. Obviously, if you're watching the shows on Saturday, Collision. And then, of course, enjoy the Super Bowl. Like I said, if you're an NFL fan, we will be back next. Abby's is Tuesday, Jeff?
Tuesday, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we should be here Tuesday.
So we'll be back next Tuesday with Abby's. We'll be right back here next Thursday with TNA. We're getting closer and closer to the pay-per-view. And next weekend, I promise, because we've missed it for a little bit, and no fault of mine. I know I missed one, and then so we will be back with Between the Ropes. Lots and lots and lots to talk about, and I'm sure there still will be by the time we get to that show. So we will be back with that as well. So Super Bowl, is that an American holiday? It is.
Should be the day after should be an American holiday.
You're right.
Yeah, please. Right. I mean, dang, I'll do the watch along for that.
Cody will be on SmackDown. James says, was that announced? Okay. So you're going to
he's scheduled to be on there. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, there you go. All right, guys, that's going to do it for us. Have a great rest of your night. Please stay safe. Be kind to one another, please. And please, 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 always remember, this is entertainment, folks. This is entertainment. It's not life. Don't get crazy about it on Twitter. All right? Have a great one, guys. Hopefully we see you on our next one, and we'll talk to you soon. Good night, everybody.